any person. I was like, oh, I'll show you.
So you guys have seen all the things that have happened in the beauty community. There's been a lot of things said, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of social climbing, and unfortunately that is the case in the beauty industry. It's a very competitive time. Unfortunately are doing it because they just want to be famous. They want to have a nice paycheck. They want to go on trips. They want to, you know, have the fame. And not really share the love of the beauty in the industry. And that's the part that's really sad for me. And I think part of the problem has been the social climbing influencers. And again, I'm not going to say any names because it doesn't help anything at all. We don't have $60,000 to pay someone to do one video, and that's the rates that we've been given, or $20,000 for one post on Instagram. There's a difference between making a good living for yourself and charging so much that there comes a sense of entitlement, and I think that's where the problem is right now. You're just basically, it's all about like how much money you can make and who you can kick and step on your way up. It's not right. It needs to stop. And I think companies are understanding that too. I want to show support. I'd love to pay influencers, but what they're asking, what they're charging for, and the return that the company's getting for that, we actually lose money. So we're kind of in a bad spot too. And I've had that coming from CEOs of billion-dollar companies. I think the influencers have a responsibility to do this because you're passionate about it and not step on people on the way up. If you're bad-mouthing people or if you're being friends with them just because you want to gain their followers, I think that's wrong.
Gag.
All of those watching kind of have a responsibility too to see that and kind of spot it like, okay, I see this person's best friends with this one and now they're trying to get their audience, but then, you know, 2 months later they're not friends. When you see kind of signs like that, you kind of know those are some warning signs. If you're not passionate about makeup, you're doing it just for the money and just for the social climbing, don't do it. If you're doing it just for the fame, in the end, it's going to catch up with you, and fans are going to recognize that and see that it's all about the money and not about makeup. And I've had very specific instances that have literally destroyed things for the company because I've been told if I don't pay this certain amount for a video that they're either going to talk bad about Makeup Geek or they're not going to use it at all. And for me, it's like, dang, I was like, when you started, I was helping you come up with your light.
Like,
The ring light we're using right now is the one you got me.
Oh, really?
Do you remember? Like, in the past, like I literally had only 10,000 subscribers, and she was like, I believe in your channel so much, and she, like, got me a gift, and it was a ring light.
Oh, yeah, I remember, because I was like, he's going to go so far.
Yeah, she got me my first ring light, and I
well.
still have it, and I still use it every time I film. It's, like, just so cool, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, things, like, anything can happen if you would just put that good energy into the world.
Yeah. So you were asking me for advice, and I gave it to you, and then to turn around and say, oh, well, you're not going to pay me this X amount because I truly can't afford that, then I'm just not going to use your stuff. And I think that's just wrong, to be honest, and I'm sorry to put that out there. I just want to be very truth of the story of what's really happening in the beauty industry. It is a lot about money, and people talk about products of who pays them the most, and it's sad. I wish it was just genuine reviews, and hopefully it'll change in the near future. I'd love to see that.
Shut up. Shut the freak up.